Hey there YouTube, it's Paul Ozz. I'm back here again with another review, and this guitar might look kind of familiar to you, and that's because it is. This is my ESP Horizon FR2, and I've reviewed it as well as some DiMarzios that were in it beforehand that I had switched out. The John Petrucci set, you can find the links here for the Crunch Lab, here for the Liquefier, and right now we're going to do the legendary, the most amazing pickups of all time, the revolutionary EMG 85 and 81. So these pickups are basically the bread and butter for Metallica. They used them back in the 80s with their original ESP instruments, and well, look at where they went. So, I mean, a ton of other guitar companies use these same pickups and adore them, and a bunch of players adore them. And they're great for the metal player, and they're great for the jazz player, and they're great for everything actually. A lot of people give EMGs a lot of crap because they're compressed as hell, and that's totally fine because your opinion matters to everyone else, of course, so obviously I should take it into consideration. No, these pickups are great. They're great for everything. They're revolutionary for metal, which is what I'm going to be playing for you today, and of course some cleaner, jazzier stuff as well. This is the 81, this is the 85. The 85's really thick. It's like a fucking block of cheese. Just want to it's a lot of cheese basically. It's really, really thick and huge sounding, and the 81 is the classic metal sound. That's it. And there's nothing wrong with that in my opinion, man. I think that they're exactly right for metal, exactly right for everything. Look at some of probably the more legendary guitar players that have come out in the last 20 years. Tosin Abasi in the last 5. That guy used EMG 808s and 808Xs, and only recently has kind of dipped around, and I think he's got a custom DiMarzio. And you might think, oh, but that's no good. See, he went from EMG to DiMarzio. Doesn't mean shit. He sounded amazing then. That's when he got famous. He was playing things back then, and those things helped make his sound, and his sound got him famous at that time. As far as I'm concerned, that means that EMGs received the final word of the day and the final compliment. Thank you very much. Anyway, so let's play some metal riffages on my Angle Powerball. Drop D this guy. What's that? What's that? Yes, it gents. Of course it gents. Lasts forever. It's great. The sustain is great. So it gents, it plays heavy metal really easily. I don't see any reason why you should be complaining if you have EMGs and you want to play metal. Unless you're playing in a very particularly overly anal band that demands that your tone is very, very perfect and aligned to an EQ, maybe you shouldn't be in that band because that sounds really fucking boring to me. So let's switch to a clean channel sound now. So I'm on the bridge pickup right now, and it's a snappy pickup, of course. It's like you did add a compressor in post in the studio after doing a line-in DI sort of sound. Of course, I've got some tube warmth going on with the angle, but I mean, the bridge pickup sounds pretty natural actually, if you really think about it. This is a very mid-sounding guitar, which is why I had to switch out the DiMarzios for EMGs again, because this is supposed to be my kind of a lead kind of sound guitar, and the DiMarzios just made it really too much mid for me personally for my style. So anyway, let's go to the mid pickup position. Sounds pretty nice, pretty smooth and jazzy. Now I'm going to remove some of the treble here with this brightness switch and see how that sounds. Sounds really natural and warm, man. I have nothing to complain about. Ugly jazz chords, anyone? Oh, I'm unsettledly peaceful. It's like adding coffee to your ice cream. You're not really sure how to feel about it. So enough of the middle pickup, let's hit the neck pickup without the brightness. Note definition is pretty discernible, partly because of the angle, and it makes everything sound pretty incredible. Sorry. Really nice, really jazzy. That's what they were really meant for in the first place. They're supposed to be a really compressed and slightly jazzier. It was supposed to get those notes that are like finger plucked and stuff. Let's add the brightness switch right now. I like the brightness switch a lot. sounding, eh? I would think so. I hope that the mic is able to pick it up. I know that there's construction going on in the background, I'm sorry. Back to the metal! I don't remember the rest of the song. Sorry, Death fans. Total bastardization. But anyway, so let's scoop some mids, because like I said earlier, this guitar is mid-city. I scooped some mids. Let's do this. Wicked. Now we're going to do what people have probably been waiting for, to hear the lead channel and to hear a lot of thick-ass leads. One sec. So this is the high gain, super high gain channel with these pickups. They do have very little hum, as you can hear. For the volume that I've got on there, it's like pretty nice hum. There's nothing crazy. I don't know about you, but I can hear every note pretty clearly. I mean, I'm not the best guitar player in the world, so... So, at the end of the day, the bottom line with these pickups is, yeah, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get some compression, you're going to be able to play some jazzy stuff with it, with a little bit of reverb actually. The stuff I was playing earlier in the video would sound very nice. So think of that next time you're in the studio and you feel like DIing your tone. Dude, just add a little bit of verb in there and it's just going to really, really glisten. Almost ghostly glistening over some cold water, something really epic like that. That's the vibe that I get. I really love EMGs. They've served me well for the last 5 years of my guitar playing, so hails to them for helping me sculpt my sound. I'm not endorsed by any means, but the product is really great. I have tried a ton of different pickups and I love lace pickups and Seymour Duncans, but EMGs have been a part of my own personal history, which is really cool to me. Whatever, it's all good. I love pickups, I love the gear, I love reviewing and stuff like that, and I hope that you've enjoyed this review. I've almost got 200,000 hits on my channel now in total video views, which is really exciting, and hopefully this video will help push it over that mark before the new year, before we all die preferably. And yeah, I hope that you subscribe and that you got a lot of insight about EMGs in this video. There's not too much to talk about. It's kind of like, I like to let them speak as they are through the amplifier. I really love these pickups. They've served me really well and have been really stable, and they're kind of more reasonably priced now, which is curious because back in the day they were like $300 for a set, and I was like, shit, I can't afford that. And then eventually I could afford that, and now I'm like, well, I'm still using them, obviously. So that tells you something. There's a lot of longevity in these guys. These are some really solid pickups. So if you have them, don't regret it. So long as there's that 81 and the 85. I don't really swear by any other EMG just because I haven't tried any. I do, however, really want to try the 66 and 57 that just came out. I just need the Skrilla right now. Anyway, cheers YouTube. Enjoy.